welcome back to chitchat with Sal's. In today's topic, we're gonna be talking about routine. Let me know if y'all hate the low qualityness of like this series or whatever, but I'm just your girl's trying. Like, cut me some damn slack. One day I'll figure out how to film on my back camera and maybe the quality, it definitely will be better. But next episode, hopefully the quality is definitely more better. I decided to pick up this camera and film this episode today because I was doing my hair care routine today and I was like, wow, I was so passionate to talk about routine, which you'll hear in my hair care video. I don't know if it's gonna go up before or after this one, maybe after, but we complain that life is so repetitive all the time, but little do we know that that repetitiveness is what makes life life. The consistency of doing something every day, to me personally, I don't know if anybody out there is like me, but it brings me so much peace. It brings me hella peace knowing that I am going to do the same thing all over again. And some things might change during our days, obviously. Like, my days are not the same every single day. Like, something must be different. But when it comes to taking care of your hair, taking care of your body, your teeth, as y'all can see, I'm more happier right now. And I want to give you guys a life update quickly before we jump into this episode. So without further ado, grab your drinks, grab your snacks, and y'all meet me back here quickly. I'm gonna grab some water and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the position I choose to sit and film today's video. I got my water. Okay, that's a much better angle. I like that much better. My life has been so much better. A lot of improvement. I am at peace in my home and in my family. I don't feel that super loneliness that I felt in the last video. I feel like the heaviness of the drama that was happening within my family affected me more than I wanted myself to believe. And being at peace with my parents, with my siblings, in my relationships outside of my home is making life so much more worth living. And I'm being very creative. My creative juices are flowing in my brain. YouTube videos dropping back to back, like every week, not missing a week of uploads, you know, producing videos as I have some in my drafts, editing. Like, I filmed a video today, I'm gonna film a video tomorrow, then on the weekend. Like, I'm really just on go mode. And also, I might be getting my job back. This is maybe manifesting it, or you know, either way it goes, whether I get the same job back or not, I know that for a fact if I don't get that one, I will get something much better. Y'all already know that I talk about this all the time, believing in myself. I believe so heavy on things working out for me. That's just something I grew up with. It instilled in my mind. My mom instilled that in me from a very young age, and I'm so grateful for that, because for that mindset, having that mindset has changed my life so much, because I never had the victim mentality. Like, obviously there's times where I feel bad for the situation that I'm in and I'm like, damn, what did I do to deserve this? Because sometimes it's true, like, what the hell did I really do to deserve that? But at the same time, I don't let myself feel bad, because I don't let myself feel bad for a very long time, because I know for a fact that when that thing that I wanted didn't work out, I know that something else better is coming along the way, because God always has a plan for every single human being on this earth, and I believe that 100%. I might not be like the most religious person in the world, but I believe for a fact that God has a plan for every human. There's not been a time that I was struggling that God did not himself like hand me a solution to the problem, whether it's through a dream or it's by or through another person, or just magically, or like in a very weird way. I always get solutions to my problems all the time. Like, I was stressing about my college courses and how I wasn't gonna graduate on time, and I'd have to wait for a whole nother year to go by before I can take my courses. God told me to reach out to my old coordinator, and I spoke to her, and she gave me a solution out flat of how I can do my courses in the fall, instead of sitting around and waiting until the next winter semester to do my courses. And like, even with like when I wasn't working, I'd be stressing out about money, and at the time that I'm stressing out about money, I check my bank account. Money has been deposited into my account from tax return. But it could have came later, it could have came earlier, but it came exactly at the time that I'm about to stress out about money. Like, things always work out for me. And that's why I'm telling y'all, I'm saying all this to say this: y'all never stop believing that everything will work out for you. Never let yourself sit in the victim mentality for a really long time. Always try to believe the best will come out of any situation, because once you believe that, there's really no stopping you. we're gonna just sit like this. And I'm just like so grateful for everything that's happening in my life, the things that are about to happen. The next, like I said this in another chit chat with Sal's, the next like few months of the year are mine. Like I'm claiming it. Even with this content creating shit, I started so slow and I feel like I'm still really slow. But I know when my time comes, it's gonna shock me, it's gonna shock y'all, it's gonna shock everybody. Anybody who ever doubted me or made me feel embarrassed for recording myself on my little camera and editing and putting it out and only like 20 people watch it, those people will be shocked too. Because I just know I'm meant to be a YouTuber. It was never about money for me. It was never about fame or like getting 100,000 subscribers. I don't even like, it would be nice to have all of that, but I don't really care for that. I just want to create because I love creating and share with the genuine audience that I have. I have 460 people plus watching me. Like putting that amount of people in a room, it sounds like a small number, but once you put that same amount of people in a room, it's insane. Like I have 400 plus people that want to watch me genuinely and watch me grow. And y'all, the 400 something that I have, that number I will never forget because it's been a number that I've been stuck at for really for the longest. This shit is meant for me and I know it's meant for me. And I know I'm just gonna do my big one. Like my biggest is yet to come. My wave is gonna come and when it comes it's gonna shock everybody, including myself. But I'm really grateful for all y'all that watch me and tune in, the ones that consistently watch my videos. Thank y'all so much. You guys are so loved and appreciated by me. Like I cannot thank y'all enough, obviously. And I'm so excited to put out content for the people that genuinely love watching me. I don't know, I just love it. This is my passion. This is where my heart is at. Also trying to throw this out there, but I've been posting a lot on TikTok, and TikTok is a lot easier for me to do than YouTube, but my heart will always lie with YouTube. But yeah, I've been posting on TikTok, so if y'all want to go follow me, go ahead. But this is my little TikTok-y page or whatever. I've been posting on there a lot. Actually, I'm gonna upload a TikTok right now. Let's get into the routine topic of this video because I'm super excited. So routines are like stuff that y'all, we hear the word routine a lot in YouTube videos and TikTok videos and literally all parts of social media, because routine is something that people genuinely, I think, like apart from the social media shit, in real life people find joy in routines. They find, well, how do you come and say dice, they find relief in having a routine because it like sets up the rest of their day. And I don't know about you, but personally I don't like change. I think that's my problem with like life in general and why things like hit me so much harder than like another person, is when stuff change, when people change, when a situation changes. I don't do well with that. And y'all have seen like the last few months that I did not have my job, like that big of a change had a huge toll on me. Like my mental health went to shits. Like I was not doing well because I had a routine of wake up, get ready, go to work, come home, eat, sleep. And that got taken away from me. Like I literally had to sit on my fucking ass and do nothing, and my routine completely changed. Like I'm not gonna lie, I have not had a routine since I have not been working. When I was doing my placement, I did have a routine, you know, wake up in the morning, do my hygiene, get dressed, eat breakfast, go to placement, come home, unwind, and do my whole little night routine, you know what I mean? But after placement ended, it was like I was lost. Like I did not know what to do. So that's what really put me in the forefront of like pushing hard and putting my foot on the gas when it came to content. So my routine looked like wake up at 2 p.m, you know, do my hygiene, talk on the phone until like 4 p.m, make my coffee finally, you know, film a video if I have to, edit, whatever, eat, bed rot the rest of the day, read, that type of stuff. And I've been getting a lot of reading done, but like really, like I had a routine of like that consisted work and it just was ripped from my ass. It was just like not fun at all. It was a big change. I find joy in having a routine and having that structure in my life that's like repeated every day, because I don't know, I just love it. And that's why my YouTube videos be repetitive, because I do the same shit every day. But I like doing the same stuff every day. I don't like having a change of that. And a lot of people in the world, believe it or not, find joy in that. And then obviously there's other people who like different things, doing different things, and on a different day, the spontaneous people. I am spontaneous, but I like having those specific parts of my day being a routine. Like obviously I was working 5 days a week, but I was not working in the weekend. So on the weekend is when I had a completely different routine, but it would be the same thing every weekend. Not every day. Weekdays and weekends were separate for me, and my weekends were my time to be spontaneous and explore and do stuff. And even on the weekdays before work, sometimes when I said that, like some days you have a little bit of change. Some days I would wake up and decide to wake up early, get ready, go to a coffee shop before going to work, go shopping before going to work. You know, those little changes in my daily routine. But for the most part, I enjoyed my slow morning, slowly waking up and enjoying and soaking up every part of every last bit of the morning slash afternoon before I have to clock into work. That brought me peace and set me up for the best rest of the day. And other people just like waking up at different times, sometimes 6 a.m., 9 a.m., 12 p.m., you know? But I'm not like that. I'm not like that. My body is used to a certain sleep schedule, and it just has to stay like that. My body is used to having slow mornings, and it just has to stay like that. Even when I'm not, like right now, though I wake up later, but my body is used to a specific routine. I feel like I'm rambling about routines, and people who don't really care about routines don't understand what I'm trying to say, but y'all that do know what I'm trying to say. Like, routines are so damn good. I love it. So I wrote my notes of some things that I want to tell y'all, some benefits of routines that I want to tell y'all, because I feel like y'all should hear it. And like, if you never thought about creating a routine for yourself, this is your sign. The number one reason why I think routines are beneficial, and that relates, it's like very personal to me, is that it saves mental energy. You don't have to overthink or worry or stress about what you're gonna do the next day, because you did the same thing today. You're just gonna repeat it the next day. And for me personally, my mental health, I cannot take things changing. Like I said, I don't like change, and when stuff change, it affects my mental health bad. Like, it takes a fucking huge toll on me. So to save mental energy, I just prefer doing the same things every day, repeated, and I feel like that just works for me. Routines automate like daily choices. Your daily choices get put into a routine, and it's just like an automatic blend of both worlds. And it reduces you having to make the decision making stress that causes mental stress a lot. Not having a routine will really make you anxious. As an anxious girly to another anxious girly out there, get yourself a routine and put yourself on a routine, because I promise you, it saves you all that mental energy that you could be using overthinking and stressing, and you could put it towards more productive things. Next thing is, it lowers stress and anxiety. It goes hand in hand with mental health. Like, predictability makes the nervous system feel safe. Knowing and already predicting what's gonna happen the next day saves me so much mental energy, saves me so much anxiety, stress that I'm worrying about, because I already predict the next day. I already know what's gonna happen the next day. So it's just like, we ball. The next thing is, it improves sleep quality, because your body's used to like a certain sleep schedule. You just go to bed again at the same time. It's like, everything, it's really true when they say like everything is about getting used to it. If your body's used to sleeping at 10 p.m, waking up at 6 a.m, when you get used to that, like a week of doing it or a few days of doing it, your body naturally gets tired at that time, and naturally regains energy at the time you're supposed to wake up. Your body is like something you can really train, like when it comes to sleep. Obviously there's like different cases of people having like insomnia or like sleeping issues. That's a different story. But like, if your sleep cycle is like normal and you put yourself on a specific sleep cycle, then you're just gonna repeat the same thing every day. During when I was working, I'd come home and sleep around like 3 or like 2:30 to 3 a.m, and then I'd just wake up the next day. The last thing I wrote is that it prioritizes your you time if you have a routine, because you can build routines that make sure that you actively like include your own self-care and your own me time into it. Like I said, for example, I'm going to use it again. My self-care and my me time is my morning coffee and journaling sessions. And like my let me not say morning, because I don't be waking up in the morning, but my daily, before the day starts, journaling and coffee session, making my coffee and then journaling my thoughts. That's my pride and joy. That's my me time. No matter how bad life gets, I don't ever let that be taken away from me. So because I know that's something important to me, that's my me time, I find a way to incorporate it into my routine, into my daily routine. And when you have a routine, you would have already inserted that me time, so that you know, ensure that you're getting your self-care and you're prioritizing your you time, and it's all in the groove of things, and you just repeat it again. Sometimes it's not a daily thing, like mine is obviously daily, but other people's is like, do a face mask and paint and color. That might be a weekend activity which you would just repeat every weekend. So it's all about you know, building something that's personal to you, and it ensures that you actively make time for what matters to you, like your priorities, your hobbies, things that you do for yourself, and that kind of stuff. That's just on routines. I just want to give you all some tips that I think you can do to improve your routines, because I'm talking about routines, but I could give you ways to improve your routine, some things that I do that could help improve your routine. So the first thing I think you should have in your routine that's a non-negotiable should be your morning mindfulness thing. Something mindfulness. It doesn't have, for me it's journaling, but that doesn't have to be for you. Mine is music and journaling and my coffee, like I said. So for you it could be meditating for 5 minutes, just something to start the day on a positive foot. Your mindfulness time to check in with your mind and check in internally. I don't think that should be a negotiable for your morning routines, for sure. And also having a no screen morning or no screen evening. So right before going to bed, you can put your phone on airplane mode and not be on no type of gadget. I know that's hard. So what I do is do no screen mornings, because in the morning time I'm trying to get up and start my day. My first instinct is not to go on my phone. Maybe it's just me, but like I rarely check my phone in the morning. Like I'll look at the time, but like, or turn off my alarm, but like I'm not sitting there when I know I have somewhere to go or somewhere to be, or like I need to get up and start my day. I'm not gonna sit there and check and scroll down TikTok. I just don't do that personally. But for some people, that's something they like doing in the morning to wake themselves up. But for me personally, I don't do that in the morning. So I have my no screen time in the morning. Some people, their no screen time is the evening time when they're trying to go to bed, and maybe a screen distracts them. So just have in your routine your no screen time. I think that's very important. And then I think you should also have a really nice unwinding evening routine or slow evening routine if you have the time. Because like I said, some of us work till the AMs of the day, so we don't really have time. When we come home from work, we just want to shower, you know, do our skincare, hygiene, and go to bed. Some of us don't have the time to like cook dinner and do all that stuff. But if you work a 9 to 5, your 5 to 9 after your 9 to 5 should be your most relaxing routine ever, because you don't have the time to do a slower morning routine. For the girlies that work later in the day, like a 4 to 1 a.m., you have time to start your day and have your slow morning / start of your day. So it's all about time that you work. I think like having or prioritizing having slow mornings or evenings in your routine based on your schedule, it's very, very important, and it sets you up for the rest of the day, or it sets you up for the rest of the day and for the day that's about to come next. I think you should also have like a bad day routine or like an off day routine, because not every day is your best day. And on those days, I feel like you should have like a starter pack, like a bad day pack of things that you do, or like a routine that you follow for days that are more harder than others. A little section of your life of things that you do to make yourself feel better. Because for me personally, like when I'm having an off day, a really bad day, when I come home, I take a nice shower, relaxing slow shower, scrub the day off, get into some nice clean PJs, do some smell goods. Then I'm gonna put on a face mask, I'm gonna journal about it, then I'm gonna color, and then with music, of course, I'm gonna turn on some music while I do all this stuff. Most importantly, some relaxing music that's gonna make me feel better. After my skincare is all done and nice, I feel really nice and glowy and like girly and just like cutesy. And then I pick up a really good book that I'm reading, or I start a new book, and I end off my night like that. That's my perfect bad day routine. It's just amazing and I love it. To somebody else, it might be a different thing. So personalize it to what you want, but definitely have that. I feel like that will will save your ass so many fucking times. The day you come home from work and you just had a terrible day, that's like having that routine that you know you can do will just make you feel so much better, and it will set you up for the next day, and you're gonna have wake up and just be in the best mood ever. But yeah, you guys, this is where I end off my rant on routines, because I feel like I've said the word routines so much that it's gonna make my head explode. I love y'all so much. I hope this video, you know, taught you something, or you resonate with something in this video. Thank you to those who be commenting on my chit chat with Sals, because I feel like people actually watch it and want to see it. Those people that comment or like or even watch it make me feel validated that I should continue doing the series. So please interact with the video. It lets me know that I should keep doing it. So yeah, guys, I love you so much, and I will see you in the next chit chat with Sals. Your girl is out. Bye, y'all.